What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one is going to take me a little bit of time to make. So I am actually starting to record this video on Monday, December 16th, and I have finally made the decision to go ahead and grade these cards. So the RJ Barrett was never up on eBay, but I did take it to the card show. If anybody made a good offer, probably would have sold it, but I have never listed that on eBay. The Zion is currently on eBay, but I'm actually getting ready to take that down because, like I just said, I have made the decision to go ahead and grade both of these. So I was not able to sell this at the show or work out a deal with Through the Decades. So they were considering buying it, but they're just kind of scared. They have a couple other big Zion cards, and I understand, like, if he comes back and gets hurt his first week, that's a lot of money down the drain, so I understand. So I have made the decision to go ahead and grade these with BGS, so Beckett Grading Services. And the Zion is going to be 1 day. The RJ is going to be 5 days. So like I said, today is Monday. There is a Facebook group that I came across, actually from the show this past weekend. A guy who does a lot of grading with Beckett recommended a Facebook group where they do weekly BGS submissions. And I joined the group and got all the information, and I'm sending these cards to the guy that runs that group, and hopefully they will be to him at least by Thursday so he can take them to Beckett on Friday. So that's the plan. The Zion is getting 1 day graded, so I should know the grade for the Zion this coming Friday, which would be what, December 20th, I believe, something like that. And then the RJ is going to take a little longer. Like I said, it's 5 day grading, and then next week is also Christmas, so that one could take a little bit of time. Obviously not too much time, not nearly like what PSA would be or anything, but I will definitely, well, not definitely, but I should know what the Zion grades this Friday. And then once I do get these back from BGS, I will obviously show them to you all, and hopefully, depending on what the grades are, I'm probably gonna list the Zion again. I did actually look at the pop report today, and there is one of these graded on BGS, and it didn't even get a 9.5, it got a 10. Excuse me. So the only Zion Orange Ice autograph on graded with BGS is a 10, which is insane. So the only subgrade that was a 9.5, I think, was the centering. So the surface, edges, and corners all got a 10. So I think honestly mine has a good shot. I think the centering on this one is probably a 9, but then with the surface, edges, and corners, I don't see them getting anything below a 9.5. But I mean, I'm not an expert. That's just what I feel. And then the RJ, I think the centering is pretty much perfect, and everything else looks perfect to me. So I'm really hoping this one does really well. So like I said, depending on what the grades are, that's going to kind of depend on what I do with these cards, whether I hold them, sell them, you know, whatever. So just wanted to get this video started, and I actually am headed to the post office right now to ship them out. So for you all, it's going to be a few minutes before you know, or a few seconds before you know what goes on. But for me, it's going to be a few days on the Zion and probably a couple weeks on the RJ. So I will be right back with an update. All right, guys, so I have the first update here. So as you know from the previous clip, I did the Zion as 1 day grading, and then I did the RJ Barrett as 5 day. So today is December 26th. It is the day after Christmas, and the Zion finally showed up. So I sent it on December 16th, which was a Monday. It was graded on that same Friday of that week, which I believe was the 20th. And then the guy that I sent it to mailed it back to me on Monday. And with Christmas being yesterday, it took a little bit longer, but it just arrived back to me. Like I said, today is Thursday the 26th. And the RJ has not been graded yet. I'm hoping it will be graded tomorrow. But it is 5 days, so technically with Christmas being yesterday, it might not be graded until next week, but I'm hoping I will have that back at the middle or end of next week. So I'm looking forward to getting that, and then once I do get that RJ back in, I will upload this video. So we'll go ahead and open this one up. This is the Zion, and I do know what it got, but just to go ahead and show everyone on camera, I have not opened this yet, so this will be my first time actually seeing it. And this is actually already up on eBay, so by the time that this video does go live, this will probably be sold and out of my possession. All right, so there it is. And let's go ahead and slide it out. And there you go. So it is upside down. Let's flip it around. 9.510 is the grade, and that is just a thing of beauty. That is awesome. So it did get, one of the subgrades did get a 9, and the one that I was worried about is actually the centering. I thought the centering was maybe a 9 and everything else would be a 9.5, but the centering did luckily get a 9.5, and then the surface got a 9, and then the auto did get a 10. So there was actually, the Friday that this was graded, there were actually 2 that were graded the same day, and the first one I thought was mine, and it had 3 9.5s and a 10. So I was super excited. I thought that was mine. I didn't think there would be another one graded the same day, but I did refresh the page later on that day, and another one popped up, and I was terrified as I scrolled across the page. I thought it would be a lesser grade than a 9.510, and it was a little bit lesser because, like I said, the other one had 3 9.5s and a 10, and mine got 3 9.5s and a 9. But luckily, it was the same overall grade. So 9.510. So I could not be any happier about that. And like I said, this one is up on eBay right now. It has a couple days left, and hopefully the RJ won't take too much longer so I can get this video posted up soon. But this one will likely be sold and out of my possession by the time it goes live. So that is gonna do it for this clip. But like I said in the last one, it's gonna be a few more days on the next clip for me, but for you guys it'll be a few seconds. So I will be right back with the RJ. All right, guys, so I am back with the RJ Barrett. It was just delivered today. It is January 2nd, so this video will be going up soon after I open this. So I started this whole process on December 16th. I got the Zion back in my possession on December 26th, and I know I mentioned in the last clip that that would likely be sold and out of my possession by the time I got the RJ in, and that is the case. So I did end up going ahead and selling that on eBay, so I no longer have that. I shipped that out a couple days ago, but like I said, the RJ Barrett just came in, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that reveal as well. So I do know what this one got, and this was kind of the same situation as the Zion. There was 2 of these graded on the same day, so I wasn't sure which one was mine, but luckily they were both the same grade, and you'll see what that is. So there is our card. So like I said, I did go ahead and sell that Zion because that was just too much money to pass up. It was too big of a risk if he did come back and get hurt or, you know, something like that. That's just too much money to leave on the table. But this one I am going to probably hold on to just to see if RJ Barrett can become a star, and this one can go up in value as well. So let's see if I can get this unpackaged here. Kind of struggling. All right, let's go ahead and rip this. All right, there we go. Finally, need one of those SpongeBob clips, one eternity later. All right, so there is our RJ Orange Ice Auto, and it did get a 9.510. There are the subgrades you can see there. So we did get a 10 subgrade on this one, and I honestly thought that the centering on this one looked better than the Zion. I thought this might have had a shot at a 10 centering, and the Zion might have been a 9, but they did both end up getting 9.5s on the centering, and then again on the surface, this one got a 9. And that is the one thing with grading that I struggle with, is what the surface is gonna get. I cannot tell how they do that and what they're looking at. unless it's just completely obvious, like a huge print line or a scratch or indent or something. I just have no idea on the surface grades. But as far as everything else, I feel like I have a pretty good eye. So I had a feeling this would do pretty good, and it did. I'm very happy with that. Can't ask for much better than a 9.510. So that is going to do it. These the Zion and this one are two of the most valuable cards in my collection for sure. Well, not the Zion anymore because I did go ahead and move that. And that was, I did sell that for the most amount of money that I have ever sold a card for. So super happy with that. And like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards holding on to this one for now and just seeing what RJ can do. So that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of timeline of my submission. And with this one done, I am going to start getting some PSA results back soon. Clay Cards was live yesterday with a bunch of results, and some of those were mine. So I'm excited to show you guys some of those cards as well. So that is going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back soon.